Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kazanthi here, and today we are building a tiny home. Pause for dramatic effect there, just because she's gone. As you can see, I've gone for a small home, and I'm building in the world that came with the werewolf pack. I can't remember the name of it. Just at first, I tried to do this little two-tier thing and it just wasn't working, so I ended up going for the exact same shell that I've been using for every single build apart from my horse ranch build. This is literally, I didn't realize until I was like making the thumbnails for all these videos that I'm making in one big batch, and yeah, it's my previous 3 builds, which includes this one, they're all the same shell. And I swear to you, I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. They're all slightly different, but yeah, I mean, it's just the bay window being on the left and up. Whatever. You know, whatever. We're here now. It's working. And I think you wouldn't notice at first glance. I didn't notice. But then again, who knows? Anywho, the entire inspiration for this build essentially came from the front door, that one from Eco Lifestyle. I really tried to find something else, but nothing else was capturing my attention. So eventually I do put it on, somewhere around now. There you go. And then I decided to change the roofs to make it look a bit more modern. I naturally do, just on not instinct, but like on autopilot, go for the hipped roofs and the half gabled roofs and everything, or whatever, you know, the ones that were just on screen. And instead, this time I thought, let's use those. They'll come up in a bit, like the half slanted ones. I can't really believe I've forgotten the names of all the roofs. But yeah, so what I did just do is on the ceilings, like the top of each part of the build where the roofs are now sitting, I did just place a little floor piece to get that trim going around the wall, just because that gave a nice finished look. Otherwise, for windows, I've gone for all the Eco Lifestyle large windows. They do get changed a bit later, and I went and made this like sort of custom little skylight area that I'm doing right now with this window from Spa Day. So I just changed the rotation of the windows to create a little bit of a unique aspect there. And then I'm still somehow bringing in Horse Ranch to all my builds. So here I went with the brick from Horse Ranch, and it wraps around ever so slightly just to match with this sort of faux bay window on the first floor, and then just to blend that in, I use pillars. That is really my go-to. It's like, if I can't deal with the change in tile from in the kitchen, from like the tile to the paint swatch, put a pillar in it. Simple as. Here I got rid of on the second floor, I got rid of the floor piece because that prevented the light from getting in. But then how I solved that was, in Island Living, there's this square that's actually a like sort of window, and it's meant for the deck, so you can see into the sea below and everything. So that then solved that problem, so it actually still was a skylight, and I could still have the trim on the walls. Otherwise, we've got just 2 solar panels out front, and then I think I start, also got a bee or an insect home, whatever it's called, and then I think I start on the landscaping once we get these planter boxes down. Sorry, it's something like in my eye ever since I've just washed my face. That's an aside, but anyway, I do just add in those little slats from Eco Lifestyle as well to create some dimension on the back. And then you can see I traced out the pathway by adding some dots in, and then using that to help me create this snaking little pathway up to the front door. And then I just grab all these flowers from Debug, which come with eco lifestyle. So they don't match the world I'm building in, but they do match the, I think they're pretty in the base game anyway. These flowers, they're like in the base game buy catalog, but you can get them in the eco lifestyle debug catalog. Don't know what that's about, but I'm not mad about it. But yeah, so I just fill up the whole front area with loads of flowers, and then we get some rocks in, also some grass just to create a little bit of dimension. And overall it comes out looking really, really cute and just so like, just such eco vibes. Like it looks fully like, what's those earth homes, that's the vibe I'm getting, where those ones that they built into the bank of a hill and they've got the tires, and we're not doing that, but like I'm getting that sort of sense. I felt like the front really brought through this is an eco home sort of thing. Yeah, that really good description there. Anywho, so we've got this little seating area outside. It is like just here. I'm just realizing now that I didn't actually think of a way to get to it. So there's no paths like through the flower beds on this side, so your Sims do have to walk around. Sorry about that, but hey ho, it looks pretty. And then we just add some more planter boxes, more planter box that is, and the laundry stuff, washing line and washing basket and all that jazz. I clearly took a detour. I often do that. I just take a detour because I see an item in the debug catalog or something, or in the catalog that I just really like the look of, and I need to put it in a certain place, and if I don't do it in that moment I do forget. But yeah, so with this bay window I am just changing it. On the inside there's a platform that I've raised up, so I swapped the windows out for Mount Komorebi windows, which match quite well, and I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry about that. The wood tone on those windows from Mount Komorebi, they match quite well with the eco lifestyle ones. And now I'm gonna yawn. It's crazy, man. Wild time what I'm having over here. Anywho, now we're on into the kitchen. So the living area on the left does have like various height levels with the use of platforms. And I'm pretty sure the one that you sit on is only raised up one. I'm pretty sure. I hope so, at least. Awkward. Anywho, we've gone I've just used that little trick of mine where I get the tall long wall overhead cabinet and put the fridge in it, just to create a little bit more of a seamless like vibe with it. And again, I've just used a bit of a darker tone because the rest of the house is quite light, so it helps just balance out a little bit. With this corner platform, I just fill it up with loads of plants. I'm just trying to bring the outside in, that sort of thing, and really elevate the eco-friendly sort of vibe of the house. This little ceiling hanging planter fit really nicely under the stairs once I sized it down, so that worked really well, and it just added in that like that more organic feel to it. Unfortunately, the ones that you saw me just put in, the ones that actually go outside, like from Jungle Adventure and stuff, they don't size down really well because they leave a shadow. Like some windows, and like the mirrors do it too. They don't leave a shadow, but they like leave their mirror apart. And then for clutter in the kitchen, you can see I'm bouncing back again because I've seen something. It really is just that one little herb planter box thing. And now we are moving back into the living room again. Because it's open plan, it's really easy for me to do, just like bounce around in places. But first of all, this couch. My gosh, this couch. Give it to me. Slaps credit card. Give it to me. Slaps credit card. I want it. I want it so much. There's someone I follow on Instagram who she just has the most playful interior design style. She is an interior designer, and that couch really reminds me of her, and I love it so much. That pastel pop kit has saved, like, it's taken years off of my life. I'm loving it. Anywho, for flooring, I do just go, I think this is Modern Luxe kit, and I did at first try to see if it worked all over, I don't know why I said it like that, but I thought it worked a bit better when I just left it in the kitchen area and then brought in some wood floor paneling for the remainder of the build. So that wood floor why can't I say the word? Paneling you see there is also used upstairs in what is the bedroom. And then I'm just using, I'm pretty sure this is Desert Luxe kit as like the plaster. Plaster's honestly such a favorite of mine, like whitewashing and plaster work. I do love it because it brings in texture without being overwhelming. And now I think we should be coming towards the end of doing the living space. So it's just like the rug, and then I grab some things that I stack up behind the cow print couch, mainly just like a plant. At some point we stick with one. I think, yeah, that one. I think that's one of the rubber plants from the Blooming Rooms or the greenhouse kit, one of the two. And then I thought at first maybe I could use some more plants, but then I decided actually let's go with some more like live-in items. So I end up putting like, I think, yeah, oh, this is where I use a lot of the Book Nook lighting because it's just superior. It's honestly so good. I think I've used it in my eco-industrial house. That was my other tiny house I built like last week or something. And it's just the glow they give off is so nice. I love it so much. Popping outside again, why not? Keep you on the toes. I'm keeping you on your toes. You'll never know where I go next. I don't know. But yeah, so now we're back doing this little cluttering up of the area. So I put down some magazines, and then like I grab just some pillows just to create a little bit more like a comfy vibe really with this other couch. And then we grab like, yeah, that little, you can see what I'm doing. I'm literally just saying what I'm doing on screen, but then when am I not? Oh, I love, this is my favorite thing to do, is just get the nifty knitting kit, no, stuff pack teddy bears and use them in a build, in like on the couches and on the beds and everything. I love it. I love it. And then what we do for the entranceway, and don't worry, that light, you'll never see me touch it again after me just moving it now, but oh sorry, I hit the mic. Don't worry, in the like uploaded version to the gallery, it's fixed. It's actually fixed. But yeah, then this is the final thing that I do on this floor. Whatever I said before, if I said anything before, I lied. I just use, again, these Spade little cube shelving things to have some sort of like front entryway table, which every house needs, no matter how big or small. And it does just get cluttered up with random stuff like combs, a phone, keys, a water flask, you name it, it's there. This is the point I realized that I had not built a bathroom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. And I quickly make a 3x1 tile bathroom. There'll definitely always be things that I forget. For example, trash cans. I forgot them in this build, and I've just realized now in this voiceover. Stairs. That's often something I do forget. Bathrooms. Also something vital I do forget. There's been the odd occasion where I've forgotten to put like a fridge or a stove in. We'll get that. It's all Gucci. It's all fine. We're gonna be fine. These are simple fixes, you know? The rest of the house look great. Take what you can get. A win's a win. A win's a win. Anywho, so I do just go for bringing in that light color scheme theme. Again up here, especially because it's got so much natural light filling up the space, it works really well. Blah 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 blah. Parenthood lighting. I love the jar lighting here. I do wish that we could get it more as like a mason jar with plants in it, because I want to combine. Why we paused? This keeps happening. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You know the like wall light from, I think it's Cottage Living or something? I want to combine that into a hanging light. I need it. And then I can't remember where that little collation of wall hangings is from. I think it's a kit, but it's so much better than the paranormal one, because the paranormal one is great, but it's annoyingly lopsided, and I can very rarely deal with that. I have to always fill it up, and then it's too square. It's a real struggle. Anywho, so this bathroom does not have a sink, and that was intentional. That was not a thing I forgot on like accidentally. I did mean to leave the sink out, because I just thought there's maybe something else I could do with the space, and you can have the sink downstairs. Also, I wasn't sure it was going to work, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that faff. Self-care, babes. So we have this little rug as sort of like a bath mat come comfy seating area, and then there's the mirror, the hairdryer, like a lot of clutter on the floor. Like I said, I'm loving putting things on the floor. You're seeing me doing it right now. I love it. I love it. I want to put I want to have no shelving. Just everything on the floor. Is it a trip hazard? Yes. Do I care? No. Anywho, we're on to screenshots. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the screenshots. If you need any info, as always, it is in the description box down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.